Hello, Peru. I like the geography of your country a lot. Peru's geography is super interesting. It's got some of the only places that actually get cold in South America. Sorry. I'm sorry. Gerudo Town is my favorite part of Breath of the Wild. So I will say. Like I loved everything about Breath of the Wild, but Gerudo Town was definitely my favorite part. Even the 23 bits error. That's how old I am. For now. Until it all changes. Yeah. It's really cool. I don't know why. It's definitely worth playing Breath of the Wild, especially if you're older now than when it came out. I played it when it came out, and I was 15. And I didn't enjoy it as much as I did when I played it now. So much better than I thought it was back as a kid. I low-key slept on it so hard, dude. I was just like, it's not like what I remember, so I won't play it, because I'm 15, and this is what I sound like, I guess. Oh. Because I thought I just didn't like open world games, which is kind of still true. I'm not a big fan of open world games 99.9% of the time, but there's good ones. I find open world games to be overwhelming at times. For whatever reason. Argon element. Yeah, I really like being underleveled. That's one of the reasons. So when I played Breath of the Wild, I did Gerudo, the whole Von Aboris thing first. And it was so much more fun that way, because it just felt like I was not supposed to be there yet. And it made it so much more challenging and interesting. The whole quest line. What the fuck was that, man? Yeah, I really wanted you to do that first. And I did not do it for any reason other than I saw interesting geography and I was like, I have to see what that's about. And then I saw this giant desert and I was just like, what the fuck is this? Is there a town over there? That's how I didn't do it out of I wasn't trying to do the hard way. I was just exploring. I did 2017, I think. If I ever change my YouTube description, I would just change it to Npesta. I don't like describing myself. I'm pretty sure my Twitch description is just Npesta. I don't care. That's what I am. That's what you're gonna get. How is Cave of the Scarlet Sky stream 42? Bjork Glazer, thank you for the tier 2. Appreciate that, man. Much love for that. Thank you. Name my next stream early stream and just stream at the same time is a really good idea. I like that. I don't know if my circadian rhythm's just fucked, but it's taking me so long to wake up, like unimaginably long to wake up. I don't know. I think the weather just is not doing good for my brain or something. I don't know. I've just been tired, like, chronically these past few days. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Lol, lol, lol. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum-bottom. Dude, I had a dream cooler than you've ever had last night, though. Guaranteed. I unlocked the Latios motorbike. And it was cooler than anything you've ever used. It was so fucking cool. It was like a motorbike made from Latios, like an evolution of Latios, evolved into a motorbike. It was so sick. It could fly. It could go 1,000,000 fucking miles per hour on the roads. It was cooler than... It was so cool. It's genuinely one of the coolest things I've ever experienced. Wasn't loud in the dream. I don't like bikes. I don't like motorbikes in real life. Why do I keep trying to play from this? Dude, that's not doable to play from. It's just not. Not the 90, not. That can't be true. Also, yeah. What, am I always clicking too early? Yeah, I am. Okay. That's the problem. This pin cord is the problem. Yeah. Okay, this is 5 on the list. That's cool. It's weird, dude. I'm starting to see people be like, oh, I'm so nostalgic for 2021 when I was a kid. I'm seeing this all the time now. I'm just like, fuck. Like, how is this real? It was like, life was so simple back in 2021. No, it wasn't. It was terrible. Like, fucking sucked. I don't know, COVID was so bad. And I guess it was good for my channel, but like, dude, it was not a good time. You wanted to, I don't know. I didn't do anything to you. Someone else said that. I didn't lower you. I don't think I'm nostalgic for any year, honestly. I think the year I'm like, it's perfect then. I don't know. I'm not even like I can't say I'm like nostalgic for 2018 when I was good, because I wasn't even that good then. It's just like less people were playing. I'm way better now than I've ever been at the game. If that wasn't clear. And it feels very good. Even if I was like relatively better than most people, it wasn't like, I don't care. I felt like shit about the game. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, but I just didn't feel good about my relative gameplay. What's up, Unbade? I feel way cleaner now with it.
Much I like the song. It's okay. I'm tuned it out for the most part. No, I don't. I'll never point up right grind ever. It'd probably be good for me because my consistency would probably improve, but I'm never gonna do it. If your phone knows how to autocomplete word slop, it's not word slop. My phone has no read on me. I always... Never mind. Think about talking. Talking's clearly not for me anymore. Oh, Plasma Toast. No, my hardest is Edge of Destiny. Seem to be Deimos. I'm gonna do it. Believe it. It's gonna happen. Lucky, thank you for the sub. Find another path. If you have a path you'd like to recommend me, let me know. All roads lead to the same place. It just takes a different form. Is the golf thing dead? What is that? What? You win if that's a randomly generated thing. It's really good at the randomly generated thing. I forgot. Oh, the AOD golf thing. Yeah, I figured everything I do. Fuck, I guess that is the... I just don't have the agency for a project like that. Luckily, like, with Keyless Go Sky, it's not going to be an issue because I've already done all the work that I do. You know what I mean? Like, I've already, like, the videos, the VODs are already there. I just need people to make it happen together in a way, so that will happen for no problem. Laser Shimmer does nothing, I guess. Did anyone see? I was literally looking at chat the whole time. I don't know how it's possible that my ship continued going through these parts. What the fuck? That was so weird. Oh. This ship is impossible, but it's also easy. Only some ones will understand. It does stand for that. My allergies are like so shit today, dude. Who's responsible for this? That's what I want to know. God, that's how I did like that from the beginning yesterday, and it was just like so bad. I'm excited. I think in the next coming days we'll have our first green dot on in the server. That's the first one's always up there with the most satisfying ones. And it's good on a Saturday. I don't know. Maybe I should, because like it's like if people are actually gonna sit there and watch it, they're gonna have to fuck their sleep schedules. I think I'm gonna sit there for the whole premiere. You don't get to have a blue dot of the Kayla Scott Sky video when that gets made. People will take break. I mean, no, people will. But I want to, just for the people who just genuinely want to do it. Just want to watch it all right then and there. That can happen? What? I can hit this. Wait. Hold on. How did I hit that spike? That's possible? I had no idea, dude. I was very surprised. This is something I found out about from Zero right there. No, I can't say his name, but thank you for the sub. I can't will myself to do it right now. I see everyone copying your message. Yeah. I do see that. Dennis tried to play the Nightmare in 2x speed last night and couldn't do it. I think he gave up. He tried for like 30 real life minutes, I think. I tried like twice and got to a ball at the end. That was too many clicks and I died. I'm like, I don't want to do it. He beat it earlier today. Oh, nice. I also did an entire practice run of Cyber Raptor. If you know what that is. That took a long time. That level is 11 minutes long. Okay. Just tag me. Whenever any of you want me to watch an edit, just tag me, I'll tell you. But I need a tag, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to remember. Because I'm me, I don't remember things like that. Whenever I'm like not focused, I die to that because you have to click so fast. Yeah, it's the G little matchup one. I guess that orb is hard because I just can't seem to do it with any degree of like real consistency, so it's like it can't be that easy, I guess. But I don't know, it's just really doesn't look hard, does it? But I mean, if I keep dying to a part enough times, it can't be easy. But it's just, I guess it's just awkward the way you transition into it. I don't know. I did do that. I played a game where I opened my friend requests until I found someone I knew. And you won the race. I I did that because like 2 days ago, I opened my friend request and Beirut was number 2 or something. So I was like, what the fuck? And then I did that. Like, I don't know why these things keep happening where every time I look at it, someone I would accept, like, immediately fucking does it the one before it. I don't know. If it's a year old, I'm never seeing that shit. It's gone. I've looked like 5 times in the past long time. If you ever got a friend who's accepted for me, that's like a shiny odds event. Do I actually have 75 on this? I do. Much to my dismay, it was quite the failure of a fail. But I guess they always are. Holy no wave control yet, dude. Yeah, I don't know why I did that like that. What the fuck, man? It's true, I don't. Do you have less GD friends than me? That can't be true. I do not have. I have like 100. If that. You are a describing 2-player right now. Dude, my Discord friends list is maxed, and I keep getting friend requests, and I just don't want to look through them even, because, like, I have to, like, look through, every time I get a new friend request, I have to look through my, like, current friends to see if there's anyone I don't know, and the answer is, like, always no. Like, every time I look at a name, I'm like, oh, I know, you have 120 mutuals with me, and I know you personally, and it's, like, every single motherfucker is like that. Like... And every fucking time someone sent me a friend request, I had to look to see if I could find anyone that's just like a random that I didn't realize I'd accepted in like 2018 or something. And I just, at this point, finding a random is like literally like so rare. It's better to click the black orb early. That's how. That's how. Roll. Just unfriend everybody. Good idea. I think me and Jay didn't have like 300 mutual friends or something. Insane. I think me and Tech also have like 300. I don't know, like 1,000's a big number. But there's like 1,000 Pokemon, went to see it, it's like, yeah, that's one of them, and that's what it feels like thinking of my friend request. Like, oh yeah, I remember that one from Gen 3 in 2019. Yeah, oh, I have no water. That's got it. I can't go the whole stream without water. I just can't. Yesterday's... I don't think water works like that, right? Because yesterday's water. How does it work like that? It doesn't fucking work like that! Let me try it! I've done this many times and nothing has happened to me. Explain to me why I can't drink water that's sitting out. Stale water is less hydrating because the fluoride evaporates. I don't know if I believe this. I've never heard of this in my entire life. I don't think I've ever heard someone be like, oh, you can't drink that water, it's been out for a day. Like, no one's ever said this to me in my entire life. Water just tastes worse. Does it? Y'all a bunch of bullshit makers. I'm not gonna lie. That orb is
Why is it hard, really, though? Like,
Am I beating it today? No. Probably not. Dude, I have 75 and I still don't even have 44 to 100, actually. I mean, I haven't really tried that hard, but I mean, I don't have it. The green spores? What the fuck are you talking about? Well, watermelon's never made it very far in my household. It's gone pretty damn quick. If there's a watermelon, and if I open the fridge and there's a watermelon to eat, it never made it very far. I loved that shit. Why was I low? Low. I was low for some reason. No, I guess not. Ow! Fuck! Ugh. That hurt like a motherfucker, man. Oh, late, I guess I want to do it. I would not accept any of friend requests from that guy. I guess it was easy. But no, I can't do 44 to 100 though, I guess. Yeah, I've played most Zelda titles. I'm trying to think. What? Have I played all of them? This guy, I don't think I played Minish Cap. Or like Echoes of Wisdom or whatever the one is. That's crazy, yeah. I mean, that's like, I don't know. I played Spirit Track, so don't say that. I did not like Spirit Tracks. I didn't like the touchscreen. But I did not play Minish Cap. I know of Minish Cap, but I haven't played it. The graphics look like I would enjoy it, though. You know what I mean? Also, I really liked Link Between Worlds. I think that was underrated, in my opinion, for the 3DS. I thought that one was a lot of fun. It kind of reminded me of like an old school, like an older Legend of Zelda game, but on the 3DS. It's fun. Like, I was worried about this exact thing. I don't know, I should have known it was this level. I was worried that I was just gonna start accumulating bullshit up to the drop, and that may be what happens now, I don't know. %600%ed? How do you do that? Are there 6 save files or something? Or what does that even mean? My favorite Legend of Zelda game is Twilight Princess, though. Because I liked the theming of it a lot. And I really like the music, and I like the Twilight world a lot, and how it looked, and the ambience of it. The only thing I didn't like was that stupid fucking Hyrule Field, like, protect the president mission that I couldn't do as a kid. It was so hard. I couldn't do it as a kid, dude. I was too stupid. Are the Jays a basketball team? No, not basketball, baseball, I meant to say. They sound like a baseball team to me. I don't watch sports. Not because I don't, like, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, I'm too dumb. I'm not like one of those people that's like, I'm too cool to watch sports, whatever the fuck. I just can't do it. It takes too much time. What the fuck is that? Is that Yaku? Baseball. Yeah, okay. The kanji of that always fuck me up. I don't know why. I guess because it looks like that. They love baseball in Japan. We won game 7, best of 7. That's cool. I like close matches. Those are the only when I was a kid. The only time I ever watched is when it was like close. You know what I mean? Like I remember this one game that I watched. I don't remember how old it was. It was a football game, Ohio State versus Michigan. It was like the big rivalry or whatever. And it was super close, and I was locked in. It was like serious. But I just like I don't have anything against people who watch sports. I wish I could like have the attention span for it, but I just get really bored. I don't know why. Maybe I am not so good. Although I'd probably like it more if I actually played whatever sport I was watching. You know what I mean? Like when I watch bridge gameplay, like a lot of people would be bored by that, but I'm like, it's different because I've played it, so I know what it is. And so I watch it, it's fun. A lot of sports are probably just like that to people. No, I don't care. The whole point is to swing the chat combo. You win. I'll talk about anything and everything. My momentum is fucked, man. I don't know why. It was so bad the way that I was set up. I fucking hate computers, man. A lot of my friends are like tech nerds, you know everything about them. I hate those pieces of shit, man. I don't know how they work. I hate when there's a problem with them. I'm awfully left. I am pretty left today. I'm still using one. Yeah, because I like the functions it provides. I don't like the maintenance at all. Do you like maintaining a car? Some people do. I still drive one. I wouldn't say I like cars though. A lot of people like cars, like they like knowing how they work and fixing them and all that other stuff. I don't like cars at all. I don't like them. I hate when I have to deal with any sort of maintenance about them. Computers is simply the thing I'm using to do it. I got a pretty good computer just because I didn't want to think about it ever again. I just wanted it to run what I was asking it to run. Yeah, I hate every smell a car can produce. And I don't like driving at all. Driving is only fun when you're on the highway by yourself going 70. Otherwise, it's like, it's not like, I wouldn't say it's nerve-wracking at all, but it's just like, it's the most dangerous thing you do in any given day. You know what I mean? It's like, is someone gonna fuck me up today? Is today the one? It's not like an enjoyable thing. I'm excited to go for this drive right now. But it is fun. I like highway driving. I like listening to music while driving. A lot. Denzel Curry sounds better on every single song when a car is playing the song. There's that. And music, just in general, sounds different from a phone car speaker with the context of driving. But I mean, I know people who like computer maintenance and car maintenance and shit. It's just not for me. Do I prefer walkable cities or drivable suburbs? Walkable cities by a lot. I like walking. But I need the suburbs, unfortunately, because of my sleep condition. When it gets late, I need to be able to drive somewhere to get stuff. That guy always had some bullshit. Why am I playing from here? Fuck this part. Yeah, it's okay if your dog is trying to eat you. My favorite Denzel Curry song? I don't know. ULT probably, because I just keep fucking listening to it and it never gets old to me. Oh, it's so good though. None of them? Sorry. Melt Section of One's really good. I mean, that whole album's just really good. It's got a nice thing going on, you know. This whole this and that. Denzel's probably my favorite rapper, if not at least the most consistent I've ever listened to. Like, no matter what, it's always at least pretty good. Any song that he's doing. That's how we're done. This is bad. I didn't care even 1%. That's not a good sign. Guys, that's bad. No, please care. It matters when you get there. Fuck you. I hate my stupid brain. Boy, care. You can't get it to do whatever it wants. Oh, fucking Christ. We're gonna get new deaths we've never been seen before, bro. I'm telling you. If I was at gunpoint, yeah. I'd care, probably. Yeah, now fast forward 2 weeks. This is what happened. This is the real killer. It's not anything other than I just stop caring and then I can't do it because I don't care. Fuck. How do I break the cycle, guys? I don't want to get stuck in a cycle this time. How do I break the cycle? I know I have the physical ability as a player to beat this very soon, but I can't. The problem isn't, it's always that I fail to will myself to do it. Yes, drugs are the answer, but I can't use that answer. No. If I don't, I'm not gonna have fun. That's not true, unfortunately. Not always. No, the times that I'm not having fun, I usually do it faster, I feel like. Finite library. I've seen a few of those in my day. I have the worst. I have such a shitty mental. But not really like... That's not really fair, though. It's not like I'm choosing to have a shitty mental. I'm just, like, not getting adrenaline into my system. It's very different than, like... You know what I mean? That's the adrenaline is what makes it do it. If I don't have any, it's not super useful guy. Lo, 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 lo. Ugh. The worst part is it all gets blurry. That's honestly what makes it hard. Once I stop caring as much, like the whole level just turns into a giant blur of blocks and shapes, and then it's so over. Because I think adrenaline actually helps me see. Okay. I don't know if there's because a lot of my vision problems are just neurological, so I guess it makes sense. This part is a pretty undeveloped blob of bullshit. No. I must break the cycle. Dude, sometimes I do that. Sometimes I do that bullshit when I'm trying to lock in. I'll be like, when's the last time you had a breath, man? Do you breathe anymore? I do that shit all the fucking time. I think this is the most green extreme just to do off the vibes, probably. Although, Erebus is like... I don't know, but Erebus isn't a true green. It's like a sickly green. I don't know. This is a loving green. It's a caring green. Yeah, I don't think my streams would be very fun if you were, like, not of a certain age. I'm not really flashy or over the top. I just talk about bullshit until I'm done. Yes, dude. Finally, I did this fucking run, dude. I don't know why it took me so long. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, it doesn't even matter, really, but at least it's happened. There, I did that run now. Now I can beat it off of the theory and the proof, like a mathematician would say. Finally, Verdant in 17 runs. It's definitely not nothing. It's still useful. I had it in 2 since I got... I think I had it in 2 when I got to, like, the 60. Like, when I did that green orb. I think I did that green orb to the end once. Like, that specific, like, setup clicks to the end. I think I remember doing it, like, day 2 or something. No surprise, that's a block number. Yeah, I guess we're mature. I don't know. I don't feel very mature at times. I don't feel mature right now because, like, maybe it's not a maturity thing, but I wish I understood myself more. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if I was really all that, I would be able to understand why I have no, like, energy right now to play this. Well, not even to play, it's just like the same loop that always happens. Why? Or, like, I should have a better shit.
But, like, we could say that about everything. Why is my acid reflux? Why? Like, there's so many whys.
And sometimes it's just... And then... It's not even that I'm not having fun, though. Like, I just don't care to beat it. Like, I'm enjoying every attempt, but I'm not... No, if I was burned, I wouldn't have fun with it. It's satisfying to do all these inputs. It's just when I get this, like, overwhelming, I don't care if I beat it or don't situation. Once I get comfortable where I'm at, that's when shit gets bad. That's why I get stuck playing stuff for months, because I'm just like, I'm satisfied with this being status quo. I wake up and I play this level until I'm done, and then I stop. That's when it gets bad. That's when it all goes to shit, because then I just don't care if I win or lose, and then when that happens, it gets bad. It's 30 through the ship. Heart. Move go to 1 diddy 1. 5 diddy 5. Supersonic's not that good of a level. I never liked it. Even back then, I was like, I like Ultrasonic, though. I think California was like the 38th state or something. That's my guess. I'm gonna do Google. Dude, I just clicked randomly. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't get it. Like in order, like Delaware was the first state. And I think Hawaii was the last, or, yeah. I don't know, dude. Just accept it. But what was California? Someone tell me. Oh, that says 49. Okay, okay. Wait, 23rd. Oh. Oh, no, no, it's how old I am. That number's back. I'm not 23, grow up. I don't. Is it what? Is that a 36? That's not good. What do the museums say about it? I'll go to a museum until I find one that agrees with me. It's 38. Yeah, once I got out, in the West, they were just like, I don't know where the border is. Just make up a line. It's on the parallel. Just put it on the parallel, bro. I don't care. No one is even gonna live here anyway. Who cares? I always thought like the left of Montana looked like a cow udder. Or maybe it's the right one. I don't know. One side of Montana's border looks like a cow udder to me. Yeah, Delaware has a circle border. The 50-mile radius around Wilmington, I think. Montana's not a rectangle. Capital Wyoming, Cheyenne. If anyone lives there, I'm not sure, honestly. I think someone might. I know a lot of like super rich people have vacation homes in Wyoming because like there's no one there, I guess. I definitely don't know all the state capitals, by the way. I don't know where Cheyenne came from because that's definitely not like a stat I can pull up on most states. Like most states, you'd get a question mark from me. I'm pretty sure. I know Virginia because I was born there. Oh, I don't know other countries, bro. I don't even. Isn't Harrisburg the capital of Pennsylvania? Or am I tweaking? I might be. Okay. This level? I don't know. Cambodia? Maybe? Like Laos? I don't know where you would find a place like this. Panama, Vietnam, maybe. Somewhere where they get a shit ton of rainfall. Maybe like Ireland in some places.
Ireland really is rather green, just because of how much rain it gets.
Hawaii, maybe, I guess. No, Hawaii doesn't really have vegetation like this, though, but it's very rainy. It's only great because of the clouds. If the clouds open up, you can get some cool stuff. Verdant land. That's where I'm trying to be right now. No, Pacific Northwest is more blue. I guess it could be like the 60% part could be like not Seattle, but like Olympic National Park maybe. But the rest of it's too. Maybe this is Oregon and then the rest is Seattle or something. Peru is more mountain. I mean, there is some parts of it that are in rainforest, but it's a very mountainous place. The capital of Peru is Lima, I think. And I think it's the highest elevation capital in the world. Which I know because... I'm not really sure where these facts made it into my brain, but whatever. Now we do it from here, bro. Ooh. Big Lum, thank you for the raid. Living in PA is so boring except for winter. I live in PA, it's okay. Laser, thank you for the sub. You know, my main critique of Pennsylvania is that it gets too humid for my liking, and the summers are just too hot in general. I feel like I'm too high north to have to deal with this bullshit, man. And yet, here it is. Like, if I lived in, like I don't know, like South Carolina or something, then I'd be fine with it, but I don't. I live in Pennsylvania. You would think it'd be fine. But I lived just 4 hours north of this before I moved here. And it was much different there. I like the climate much better there. Much drier. I live in PA near Philly. Not in Philly. So it's close enough to the coast where I get that bullshit humid coast weather or whatever this is. I'm like holding into the thing. State College, isn't that like a city? I think I've been in it. Actually, me and my friends, we were in a town called Beavertown. That was like an hour from it, I think. And none of the places in Beavertown had any gluten-free options for me. Which, by the way, fucking sucks. I hate trying to like do these things when I can't eat gluten, dude. Like, it's so embarrassing. And the people there never even heard of. They don't even know what gluten does or means at all. They looked at me like I just announced there was a UFO that flew right over their heads right now when I asked them that. Why not? Yeah, I got some names up there. I remember when we were one of the ones we did was in, I don't even remember the name of the city, if there even was a city associated with where we were at, but there was like one tavern nearby that me and my friends went to. I don't remember what it was called, but the looks we got, you would have thought, like, I don't even know, like the looks we got entering this place, bro. They started singing songs about how we were too young to be there. I'm not even kidding. Like, there were people playing live music there, and the guys started playing music about how we were too young to be in this establishment. Not a joke. They almost didn't serve us food because Tech forgot his ID. No one was buying alcohol. It was not even a bar, also. It was just like a tavern. My clicks owning me. They're easy, except they're really not at all, but that could be easy, I guess. Like, why can't you be this guy? That's here. I think you can do this, guys. If you're playing the fun. It was crazy, dude. They wanted us gone, dude. We did not go back there. It was one of those places where every single channel was turned to Fox News. You know what I mean by that? Like, there were multiple TVs and they all displayed the same shit. Did the songs go? No, they were not good. The singers sucked. Nathan Short. It was like so like we weren't even like yeah, a lot of my friends are like weird, but like we looked entirely normal. Like we were just like a group of normal guys. And that was enough. Like if I was a minority of any kind, I think like people felt like breaking bottles and shit. Is that what North Carolina's like? I don't know if I've ever been to North Carolina my entire life. I guess I could go now, but I won't. Very long time to get the food that... and it was so loud that we just had to go onto Discord to talk to each other. Like we were in like the middle of like class or something as 6th graders. Like, it was so loud in there that like we were trying to talk to them. They were just like, we can't do this. I can't hear you, you can't hear me. We've tried it too many times. And so we just spent like an hour sending each other bullshit gifts on Discord until finally our food came. It was not very good.
My favorite place that we've ever done one of these Airbnbs is Washington, D.C. I love DC. I really do. It is such a cool city. I'm a massive fan of DC. Public transit's amazing. There's so much to do. Lots of diversity, which does matter to me because then the food doesn't suck dick. Diversity makes food not be shit, if nothing else. I mean, diversity is just good in general. I grew up in a very diverse area, but like, I think literally the most quality of life improving thing is when there's a lot of diversity, there's good food. I've never been to New York City, so I don't know. Somehow, I don't know. Even right now, I live like an hour away from it. Never been, it'd be too big. I don't even know what there is to do there. Low-key. I like upstate New York a lot, though. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. One of the beautiful places in the country is upstate New York, in my opinion. And also the connecting areas like Vermont and New Hampshire, which I've explored extensively. fucking can't do that in New York.
Concrete jungle, wet dream tomato. Middle of nowhere, Vermont is really good. It's just so, and the fall is very nice in upstate New York, in that whole area. It's very, very, very pretty. I was driving through the Poconos recently, but just honestly, the Poconos are kind of a taste of that atmosphere in like lower PA, or middle PA, I should say. And the fall is beautiful to look at. It's in Indiana. There's fucking jack shit in Indiana, bro. They got nothing. That's why the Indy 500 there. They were like, there's so nothing here that it's fine. New theory, you're better at the game the flatter of a state you live in, because it's so boring that you just play video games. Like Zoink from the Great Plains, bro. Ain't shit to do there. Ohio's nice. I like Ohio. It's got more than Indiana, at least. I can say that much. What is there even do in Vegas? Besides the one. I guess if you're like an entertainer of any sort, then Las Vegas would be good. Like maybe if you're a comedian or something. I don't think I could ever do stand-up. I'm too shit. Like you have to be like literally the super upper echelon of delivery to be able to do that. I feel like. Well, okay, I say that, but then I look at some stand-up comedians and I'm like, what the fuck? This can't be possibly funny. But like people find it funny, so it's funny, I guess. I really, really dislike the stand-up comedians that are just like, inflammatory statement! And they just do that over and over again. Like, what the fuck? Dude, improv is the same thing as what we do in here, bro. Like, they just give stuff and then the entertainer does stuff with the stuff. Improv is the exact same as what we're doing here. I just do it a lot slower and less focused. I'm dead. I didn't die. I'm so low in the Verdant. Let's do a live show and tour across the country. It's a good idea. I can't even get on a plane. That would suck. No one would watch me in the real life because I don't do anything. I mean, I think getting an improv would have been good for me, but again, I can't do anything in which time is like you're scheduled to do this at this time thing. No. Unfortunately, that's basically every job in the world, so. I have to like plan my tour times around that, and they just get later in the day for like a long tour. It looks so stupid. can't tell. It's a battle between my acid reflux and the sleep schedule thing for most disruptive one. I mean, but it's like gotta be sleep schedule, dude. I was in bed at 5 a.m. last night trying to sleep. I was just like, I can't. Fuck. Like, it's not like you can even, like, do it. Because it's so useless. Like, there's no way. It wouldn't be so bad if I, like, could find, like, a sedative that actually did it to me. But that head movement was to signify that I can't. That's a good idea. I think most of my audience is like US East. There's also a lot of Europeans with exceptionally bad sleep schedules seems to be pretty common. I guess it makes sense, but come on, dude. The doctor tried to let me down easy. The doctor was like, oh, so you figured out a way to make it work in your life? That's great! I was like, so does that mean? Yep, that means that. And I was just like, okay. Thanks for that. It's like, what do you, there's no way to fix that. Yeah, there's no fixing thing. The Spanish flu. I would no diff every disease from the time past before. Black plague, easy. Spanish flu, easy. Measles, easy. Smallpox, no problem. Polio wouldn't stop me. Nathan's flu. No, I'm better than you are. That's why my voice is like this to signify that I'm better. Then you understand? It was tried to be a robot who up noticing the pattern. Yeah, we're having a rough go at it over here. We're having a rough go at this today. This is not good. I don't know. It's just not coalescing like the level by Amplimatron. I feel like if it lets me go. Yeah, theoretically in the future, if you ever got like, because technically when you're saying to click is like a neurological like it's an electric signal right in your brain when it tells you to click, and then that signal has to be transferred to your like muscles, which then gets another signal to be like, now do this motion. That's how we do anything. So technically, if you were able to make it so that signal instantly transmitted to the game, then I think your clicks would be faster. But also like really disorienting, I feel like. Like, you need the haptic feedback of the clicks to know where you are, where you're going, I feel like. I don't know. At least I don't know about you guys, but I feel the clicks. You know what I mean? Like, I can feel the timing. I don't know how to describe it. The 5th code is 08. That's a shame. You can't tune in late to my stream. I'm too important for that. I'll only dock a few points though off. It's fine.
Really? Ah, nuts, man. That sucks. I hate that dad.
Not a fan of that one, dude. What even happened? I just clicked too early, I guess? I don't know. Really stupid, though. I'll tell you that much.
Well, let me go to the bathroom quick.
No, but I'm a son. My dad was part of a really big rowing competition the other day. He did really good. I don't know, I guess, like, because he used to be, like, a really good rower, you know what I mean? And, like, I don't know, he's not, like, that old, so it's just one of those things where if you were good at something when you were a kid, you could just keep doing it, I guess. I don't know. But he did really, really good. That's why I guess it's important to get good at something when you're young so that you can still be good at it when you're older, I guess. I'm really impressed that EBW beat Sonic Fire, by the way. Though it was a good order of magnitude harder than Erebus and Yada, low-key. Bloodlust? Dude, he's hungry! He's like, I guess I can just keep going! And they're like, who can blame him? I mean, that's gotta be fun. I mean, he didn't even look that weak, honestly, on Sonic Wave. Like, I watched his completion, he was not close to anything. Like, he was solid. I think he could do it. I think he's just entered that. He just entered go mode like a while back. I don't know, like but I've been that way before. Where it's just like continue.
He's ready, dude. He's pumped, man. I don't know what fire was like lit within him, but it's so fun when that happens. It's like the most fun thing ever.
When like you just have that drive and you're just like ready to do it. It's one of the most fun parts. Oops.
Has EBW ever gotten a list record?
I think EBW can do Zodiac. It's very like friendly to those who are trying to make it happen. If that makes any sense. Necropolis. Where even is Sonic Wave, like, where is it? Like, obviously it's not maintained anymore, but where is it on the list, like, in Legacy? It's like 250, probably, right? $70? Okay, that's pretty close. Digital Center Artificial Phobos Bloodbath Cataclysm? Okay. Yeah, Kato was my first list demon. Actually. I have a record on Night Terrors, which is so cool to me. They're the lowest levels on the Legacy. Okay, I mind blocked so hard on that. I don't know why. I just, like... Because, like, I was having trouble with the portal earlier. And then I started, like, trying to figure out, like... Because I was doing this, where I was overholding into that spike. And now I have to, like, try to detach my gameplay from this click to the next one. Like that. Go back to random wave mix. Oh, Cordair is still list. I bet I fell it off by now. I think I got raised at some point. Actually.
No, Cordair is kind of old. It's not that old.
It came out in like 2022, I think. It's 2022 other. I wouldn't want to call level 2022 new. That's not really fair anymore. A level that's 3 years old is not new. So I guess it's other. Relatively new? I mean, I guess. Sand Sailor. Oh yeah, Sand Sailor's fantastic. The little snot list for you, this is bullshit. Like, it's not even like hard, it's just bullshit. I hate that level, bro. It's just literal lottery world. Am I on a Bunsen burner? I haven't had a Bunsen burners in a long time, my friend. Not many, many years has Bunsen burner entered my brain. Yes, I do have one. Right next to the sink. Corridere sounds like corridor in French or something. Or like, I don't know, like Portuguese. What have they been doing in Portugal, man? Yeah, I'm fucked, I think. Why, though? I guess, okay, fine. Oh, damn it! No! It's like the most mind-blockable part of this entire level, for some reason. It's so, like base. Just think really carefully about your inputs, and you'll be fine. Haha. Right? Just read audiobooks. I do sometimes. I've been so busy though. I don't have a lot of time for that. But a lot of that self-imposed Japanese bullshit study. But like, at this point, I just want it done with as fast as I can possibly do it. So, the more energy I put into it right now, the easier learning becomes because I'll be able to read stuff without having to try that hard, and then it just becomes automatic. So I'm just so intense about it right now because I'm getting there. That's fucking death. Oh, you mean like record them? Yeah, sure, I can do that. If I was ever asked, I'd be like, yeah, why not? Chapter 4. How did that sound? Well, that's called making a book. If I make it up, it's just me writing my own book in a way. Right? Your book only has 3 chapters? Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, how's this? Ready? Chapter 3. It was a cold, soggy kind of morning. The kind of morning that can only come after a night of intense, downpouring rain. I went out into the post office and delivered a letter to my good old friend Charlie Chaplin, who was still alive at the time. Then I was stabbed 28 times in the throat. End of book 1. Would you read that? I'm like a voice recording master, probably. I know, it's tragic, but had to be done. Oh my god, fuck. Average stay in the UK. I couldn't do voice acting. I couldn't do, like, I can't do different voices. I can do one book voice guy, and it's this one. I don't know, my vocal range is dog shit. I can do Nathan's voice. A voice I perfected over the years. That being my own, of course. Come on, dude! Fuck! I just need like a decent attempt into this and I can make history, bro! I'll make my own book. But no, it's gotta be some other thing always. Ah. I don't know. Not good. I know the real Nathan who got 75 yesterday was a lot better than this guy.
I don't know. Yeah, AI Nathan's really dog shit at this game, I guess. I don't know why.
I just wish. I hate AI. If they really cared about keeping people safe, they wouldn't make it so you can generate your own shit. But they don't care. There's no reason for that fucking bullshit app to exist. If they really cared, right, and they really believed in AI as a tool to help or whatever the fuck, they wouldn't let you generate videos, and they would heavily restrict the chatbot. But they don't care about that. They wouldn't have it pander to people's emotions. Oh, you can learn. You can learn. GD is not so hard. It just takes a dedicated mind. Really, GD is the subconscious playing more than you are, oftentimes. It's not like other games where you need good strategy to be good at it. Often you just need to know how. It's a mindset game, which I'm not very good at. But not the way you would expect. I can prevent myself from like tweaking out. I can try to get myself to focus, but I'm just not very good at it, honestly. I don't have a great like my subconscious is very quick to fold and throw in the towel, which is unfortunate. Even if I'm trying still to get really far. My subconscious is a quitter, but I've tried my whole life to prevent it from quitting. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's that. I don't think you need that much time to get into GD. You only need like an hour a day, every like few days to get good at it. I mean, remember I got good like entirely on the weekends, pretty much. For like 2 hours a day. I mean, they might leaderboard ban you for using CPF, maybe, because, but like, if I were you, I wouldn't recommend caring about that. It's more fun to play with more accurate input. Oh no, there's like people who will like report people for using. It's so lame, but they do it. I've seen it. A lot of my friends have gotten banned by fucking hallway monitor snitches, snitching to leaderboard moderators. That's my reproduction of what those people sound like. Yeah, VW is not that old. I think he's like 35 or something. I don't know how old he is. Bum, 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 bum. $39, okay, I was a little off. Yeah, the song can kind of drag on, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It kind of just keeps going with the same shit. That's why I tuned it out, so it doesn't bother me anymore. Like, it's a good song, but it's just too repetitive to, like, hold in your brain actively. Yeah, I use CBS. I'd recommend you do the same, it's way more fun. It's not like... All it's doing is making your inputs more accurate to your inputs. It's not like... You just, it just makes it so that the in-game physics are, like, your inputs are relative to your polling rate of your input device. So if your input device checks for an input 8,000 times a second, which the SAO does, then that's how precise it is in the game. So, which is a really big, very helpful advantage. Do you have any advice for not drawing levels? Stream, if you can. Streaming is really good for that. It can kind of make you distracted, like I am exactly right now, but also it will keep you playing it. I don't know. I actually don't know how people play GD without streaming. It's the reason I'm still playing is because I like talking while playing. Dumbass. Streaming gives you input delay? Yeah, I've heard some people say that, but it's not good. With Steaming Quiz? I didn't fail that. I don't know, I didn't even find it that satisfying to beat levels. I don't know if you can tell, like, it's fine, but it's not. I just like doing the input. Like, I enjoy GD because I just like clicking my device to the right time, and it's fun. So, I mean, I'm not really motivated. I am motivated to beat Deimos, but I would never be like a topless grinder. I just don't care enough. But I do like, I don't know, GD's fun because you can multitask really good, I think, while playing it. And I like that element. So I can never imagine. Like, I don't like playing on stream because it's so bored. I like multitasking. It's fun.
Where am I today, bro? Like, I'm just not present, I guess.
By far the most attempts I've ever had to the sectional level in one day, though. But they all died pretty much immediately. Which is crazy.
Yeah, the world if I got here and then just continue going. Like, why not? Why not?
Those who ate.
It was so over for this level. That part was just walling me. Like, I've gotten there. I think I've gotten to that part like 5 or 6 times today. That's way more than I've ever seen before.
I am getting more consistent, but it doesn't matter if I'm not closing it.
It's because I'm fuzzy. That's why. My brain is fuzzy. It needs...
Maybe we just need more sunlight, man. I don't know.
I need to fix this. It's not even just playing the game. Like, I just feel...
I don't know. Maybe it's a blood sugar thing, but probably not. Either way, it's something that needs to be resolved because the past 2 days I've just been nowhere. Like, I'm just not here. It's way harder to play the game because everything's fuzzy.
That's so stupid. I feel like I'm way too grown to deal with these issues. You know what I mean? I hate having an issue like this. I'm way too old to deal with this dumbass bullshit. And like, oh, I just feel bad because I hate doing it, especially when I'm this old. Like, it's just like, but I don't know.
Sometimes you're just out of it, I guess. I don't know. I think I have a deficiency of some kind right now. No. I'm not one of you. I apologize. I've said it so many times. I'm so glad I'm not a furry. I can't take the heat. Dude, I couldn't even wear long sleeves. When I went to school, I couldn't even do that much because it got too hot. The idea of doing anything in a suit entirely made of fur is such a, like, painful thought. I had this whole conversation with, like, a bunch of people. Like, if you were a furry, what would your persona be? I had this whole conversation. And it was, like, an hour-long conversation, and I couldn't even name what my favorite animal was. Like, that's where we're at. I think it's the seal, but I wouldn't want to be a seal. But I do like seals. I think seals are fucking awesome, but I wouldn't want to be one. That's the problem. Like, they keep saying, well, what, when you want characteristics of... And I'm like, no, I don't. But seals are cool. I do like them and respect them.
I didn't even know. Is that what happened, dude? Aw, what the fuck? What even happened? I've never done whatever that was. hold on. I'm actually so curious. I've never, ever seen that shit. I have no idea what just happened to me. I missed the orbit jumping on the corner. Oh, shit. I did try to click it really late. Why did I go to the... Hold on, I'm actually a bot. Oh. My bad. That was so stupid that I died there. I didn't need to be doing that. I'll have to look, I guess. I am curious, just for my own sake, what exactly happened there. Okay, let's look. So, we're good. We're happy. We're dancing even. I wouldn't say I'm dancing, but I'm feeling good here. I felt like I had a... Yeah, I jumped off the fucking corner of the block. That's what happened. I just assumed I hit the orb. Ugh. You want to click that orb late, obviously, so you can hold it, but I guess I just clicked a little bit too late. That's unfortunate. I've never done that before. But if you're going to die anywhere for the first time before it's there... Fake news death. Damn, bro. That is unfortunate. It's always just that bullshit you just never even think about. What the fuck? No, I don't think that does it. If I die there ever again, then I'll change it, but I don't think that's gonna be an issue. My ass death, bro. Like, why? I really like the Pokemon Spheal, like, a lot. Like, I think it's one of my favorite. It's probably I think Spheal is in my top 5 favorite Pokemon. I just think it's like a nice play on words, and I like seals. Like, I don't know, I think it's just one of the better ones. No. There's no Pokemon I want to be either, really. Yeah. I don't know if that's a play on words though, because I don't know what the word sphere is, I don't think. I know like globe, but I don't know sphere. It's probably something that looks like that. But like, these aren't conversations I'll like shy away from. The problem is trying to get anywhere with me is not useful because I have no sense of identity. So it doesn't go anywhere. You can't be more if you're not like a Marty West. I am sorry. I'm sorry forever. Well, not forever, but for like a decently long time. Enough to show my remorse. You mind lunch money? Shit. You... Dude, not in this economy. That's like $15 for lunch. Lunch money used to be like 75 cents, dude. I don't want to be a fly. Flies are fucking guy who was raised by flies video. I guess.
What's the worst class you guys ever took in high school? I'm trying to think. I think for me it's AP US History. I fucking hated that class. But like, I can't say that because the teacher was so funny. So but like, I hated US History, but the teacher was so funny. So I don't know if that's true. But when the teacher's really bad, then it loops around to being funny again. And you fuck with the teacher. I remember I had a science teacher that like got kicked out of like teaching for a college and started teaching 7th grade or something. And literally did like the "My students are all morons" rant from Dan Henschel. And it was so funny. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. So like yes, it was like the worst teacher I've ever seen, but like it's just fucking hilarious. When it's that extreme, like it's not even bad anymore. I don't know. Yeah, but see, I would just start laughing at that. Like, it's so stupid. I've honestly had pretty good teachers in my life, low-key. Or at least ones with merit. Like, either funny or good. Or just so outright bad that it became funny again. I don't know. The only bad teacher, in my opinion, like truly bad, in that there's nothing to gain from this, is like a really quiet teacher that you can't understand. Those are the worst, like the mumble teachers. I had a few of those. Those are not that fun because like even the bad teachers usually like loud. And sometimes a teacher teaching the wrong thing can make you realize what the right thing is. I don't know. If that makes any sense. I don't know if I've ever had a strict teacher my entire life. Like a really strict one. I mean, it's just that I just didn't care. Like, if I was getting paid for a grade, I was like, oh well, goodbye. I could never have gotten a good GPA, dude. Like, I think I got a 3 or something, which is only terrible, but like, I so many assignments I didn't submit, bro, that I never had any intention of submitting. No. I always found the second wave of Sonic Wave to be really hard, actually. Like, harder than the first wave. Even though it was shorter, I mean, like, obviously the first wave's harder overall, but the second wave gameplay in Sonic Wave was always the hardest part for me. I couldn't do it. Lol. What the fuck? That's so fucked up. But also, W play? I would have liked school if I wasn't somnambulantly fucked. You know what I mean? Like, if I could wake up and not immediately pass out in every class, I think I would have liked school a lot more. I remember, I said this story before, but I remember I once passed out in a class and I woke up to him, like my teacher, giving a lesson on why I was asleep. And like explaining how you need enough sleep or this happens to you. And I was just like, what the like, it was so jarring when I woke up and I saw like a chart of like the amount of hours of sleep you needed. And he was like, your body's gonna get it one way or another, as you can see right here. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it's so confused. I got sent to the nurse's office more times than you could ever imagine, because they had a bed there I could sleep on. I was there all the time. You actually know every listing of mine? That's crazy. No, my calc teacher was mad at me though, like very mad at me, because like he knew that I could be good at calc, but I just kept fucking falling asleep. But like I was never really mad at myself because I was sleeping enough hours usually, but it doesn't matter. Or like I wasn't normally sleeping enough hours, but when I did, it still happened no matter what. So it's like kind of hard to be mad at myself. When you're just it's kind of hard to be mad at yourself when you're just in and out of consciousness for like several hours. They probably thought I was like abusing like Xanax or something. Honestly, that's probably what they thought. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, one of the two. Because I was literally falling asleep like mid-sentence. Yeah, there were periods where I didn't understand why. I would just like wake up at like 5 a.m. and I'd be like, I'm ready for school, Mom. And she was like, you're finally getting it. And it's like, haha, I guess I really am. And then in a month, they'd be back to the same bullshit. I don't know how I didn't recognize it then, but whatever. I mean, because what kind of solution, like, of course I didn't figure it out. That's like such a bullshit conclusion to come to. Over the period of 4 months, you're not going to track the pattern unless I had the proof. The only reason I ever figured it out is because of the Discord thing. Otherwise, I never would have known. I would just like, oh, I guess sometimes. Like, 4 months is too long of a time to notice a pattern. Like that. And be like, this is consistently doing this. Especially because I was forced to wake up at the same time anyway, so I wasn't able to like sleep when I wanted to or whenever or do whatever. Yeah, that was a bunch of bullshit click. Alright, enough from me. I would gym longer. I'm having a good time, but I have a lot of stuff to do today. And I still need to shower, which I put off doing. So I'm done. And also, I don't play longer than this anyway. Okay, today was bad, but it also wasn't. Like, I didn't, like, do... The only bad part about it, like, I got more middle attempts than any other day. The only bad part about it was that they weren't converted, except for the one that converted. But it's not, like, overall that bad, really. Like, it's fine. It's just, if I could have converted it, that was just meat potential day, low-key. That was 100% meat potential day. So, it's whatever. Yeah, getting an attempt to 70 is pretty good, too. So, it's still my second best, so. We go next. Hopefully, real Nathan shows up tomorrow. I need to get rid of the fog, man. That's what needs to go. I'll find a way. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I will see you tomorrow. Take care.